So if you've had a 3D printer for any length of time, you realize how versatile it is. Eventually, you get carried away. This video is brought to you by these patrons. Thank you for your support. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is good to see you back. I apologize for missing last week. I have been very busy, as I stated in my previous video. But anyway, this is kind of a show and tell and a bit about kind of a side project that I'm working on. And I figured, like, let me start from the beginning. And what you're looking at is a pair of night vision goggles, but not really. These are 3D printed. This entire thing, well, except for the buttons, like these are actual snaps, and these dials, everything else. Oh, and this is not 3D. Like, this is off a real one. This foam is off a real one, but everything else is 3D printed. So I guess that means it's pretty much just the frame and the lenses. But anyway, I've got actual lenses in there, as you can see there. But yeah, this was a fun little project. Let me see if you can kind of see the layer lines. I don't know if that's necessarily paint or whatever. But if I flip it like this, you can see, there you go. That's 3D printed, untouched. So these, if you haven't figured it out already, these are from the original Ghostbusters film back in 1984. Some of the guys wore these on their heads. These were to find ghosts. So I built a pair of these and painted them up. If you're interested, let me just show you that. If you're interested in the paint, this is the paint that I used. This is Tamiya TS28 olive drab, so that's your green. And the black, I don't remember, but this is like the closest stuff probably to it. It's just a primer paint, semi-flat black. This might actually be a satin, I'm not sure. Might be a satin black, but anyway, that's that. This was a side project that I think I showed you guys. If I did, I'll put the link there. I just showed it to you in parts and just kind of finished it on the sidelines. And now that I finished it, I kind of wish I showed you guys how to do it. I had help, because this was one of the first parts I ever modified. So I had help with the base of this part, but I reworked the, because this is not my design, I reworked the goggle plate so that it fits these. They actually like fit into it, and then they screw in place right with the feet. Before, you had to like kind of guess where to drill, and I didn't like that. So that's up on Thingiverse if you're interested in downloading it, and I'll try to put the links for all this down there too, if I remember to do that. If not, please leave a comment down below and let me know that I've failed, and I will make sure to make it happen. So anyway, that's that. This is not what I wanted to show you, though. The other project that I showed you briefly, yeah. Let me take this apart and show you in parts here, so you can see it a little bit better. And I'll get to the meat and potatoes in a second with that. So this is the Petal to the Ghost Trap, and this is my God, I forget the guy's name. I'll put his name up there. Charlesworth Dynamics. He is the one that designed this one. This is, again, all 3D printed. As you can see, this one is unpainted. But that changes soon. I'm going to be rebuilding this. And that's kind of what this video is about. But anyway, you can probably hear it. Maybe not. There's a little clicky switch underneath there. And if you look inside of this pneumatic fitting, you can actually see it's got a pin in the center. So you've got a positive and negative. So this is not electrified, but you've got a line that runs in here to the switch, and then a line that runs back out. So you can complete a circuit just by stepping on that. So this really works, and this has got actual parts on it. This is an actual relay. It actually pulls out. What I want to do is I want to put an LED here and then put an Arduino, and then put more wires to this same switch or add a second switch. I think I can do it off the same switch. But so when you step on this, it'll have 3 phases with the way the trap works, and then it'll come on straight on when you step on it once. When you step on it again, it'll flash, and when you reset it, it'll turn off. So that's what I want to do there. There's enough room in this box for a 18650 probably, and just an LED and Arduino. So I gotta figure out how to do that. I'm learning kind of how to code, but I definitely can't do it yet. So yeah, that'll be a nice little neat project that we can do on the side. So anyway, we got real computer connectors, real wire here, but let's get to the actual piece of equipment here that is, if you haven't recognized anything yet so far, you will. Just real quick, this is a pneumatic hose inside of here, and this has been reworked so it is electrified. So this is an electrical wire. Kind of freaking neat how he's got this set up. So anyway, this is the Ghost Trap from the 1984 film, and as you can see, it's awfully shiny. You can see, there you go, there's some layer lines for you. This is all 3D printed, except for this. This is a real, this is real. These side plates are like a faux metal, but they look damn real. But as you can see, like, I clearly need to paint this guy. But let me show you this, and I apologize for the mess around the filming area here, but you know, there's a lot of things going on. So if I place that there, and I place the other end of this here, okay, just like that, and we get a little on switch right there, goes through its little startup phase, and now, without touching the trap, if I step on this pedal, or hand on the pedal, yeah, so this is 100% electrified. I don't know if you saw it, but it does have smoke in it. Let's shut that guy off. So it does have a smoke kit in there. This was a fun project. It took forever, but it was a fun project. So much so that if you can see right over there, this needs to be painted. So my plan is, put that to the side there. Instead of taking it apart and have it not working, let's zoom back in, right about there. Instead of having that not work, I've taken the liberty of repainting new parts. And I'm gonna paint these. So what I've been doing here is hitting them with a little bit of this stuff. This is just regular Bondo. And this is body filler, whatever. This is pre-mixed. So I like this. You just put a pair of gloves on there and just slather it on. So the plan is to sand up all this and basically rebuild that trap inside a painted housing. So what that means is when I'm done with that trap, I'm going to have a bunch of non-painted 3D printed parts to build the trap. So I have this feeling in my gut that I'm going to end up building another one. So it is highly likely, if I do build another one, it's going to be electrified. And what I was thinking was that maybe you guys would be interested in seeing like a step-by-step how to wire that, how to put it together, how to just, like, you know, from 3D printing it to electrifying it to it's done. I mean, it's got in here, it's got little gears that actually like open the doors. It's a well thought out design. They're not, like I said, they're not that easy to put together. I mean, they're easy to put together, but like the whole project is very much involved. But once you slap some stickers on there, and if I get it painted in that nice flat black, and I'll probably still use the this is electrical tape on top of here. So I think the actual trap they used electrical tape. That's probably peeling off now, but I think it'll look much better once it doesn't have that shine to it. And then once I can, I got to do, like even on these goggles, I got to do a little bit of making it look like the edges are ripped up and whatnot. Weathering, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a prop builder, but I guess I'm all right at it because things are coming out pretty good. So I am also working on the particle thrower too, which is the backpack that they wore, which is freaking awesome. That's been put on the back burner for like 3 months now, but that's to the stage where I can now start priming and painting everything. And then I've got to electrify that too. But as you can see, there isn't much space on this workbench, so I don't know that I'll show you how that's done. I'll probably give you a once-over once it's done or whatever. But like, if you guys are interested in seeing like how this is all built, like especially this hose, like this has wiring in it. As you can see, that's got, whoa, focus point. Why you move over there? Okay, as you can see, that's got wire in it. It's got blue and black wire in it, and it's got a hose in it to give this split loom. There you go. There you go. Come back, focus point. As you can see, it's got an actual hose in it, and then we wire in the wires inside of that, and then that slips right inside of this guy, and that kind of gives this girth as if it were a real pneumatic hose. So. But it's electrified. So that was kind of cool. Like this whole end, you got to take apart and redo. Not hard, but it's if you haven't seen it done, it can kind of be a daunting task. So if you're interested in seeing this done, let me know in the comments below. If there's enough interest, I think I will show it. Because I think there's a large audience that would also like to see it that has not come across this channel yet. So there is that. Just cool little stuff. I'm excited for the project. What I really should be doing is working on that pack, but this is easy because the parts are small. I could just I come out here and just slather this on, and then I might not get back to it for another 4 or 5 days, and then I'll spend the day, I'll sand a couple pieces, and then I'll come back a couple days later and sand a couple more pieces, maybe throw some more on. But with the filler primer, I'll probably only need to put that. This is what I've been using, the just a filler primer, and you can actually spray this on the trap itself. I got this part already done. This is the base of the trap, as you can see. And this is just done with the filler primer. I didn't use any body filler. So you can still see the print lines. But if you flip it over here, I've already put the sticker on it. I mean, it kind of looks okay. Even though there's a lot of lines, it looks like scratches and whatnot. They're kind of uniform, though. They're all going the same direction. But this is the base, just like this. Where are these other parts? Oh, right here. So these guys I still need to put right here. And then it's got wheels. It's got skateboard bearings for wheels. Okay. So that's going to look a lot better than that once this is done. And then this has got the this whole part I reworked. So it's got the holes here for this guy, and these are countersunk. I did not put this on Thingiverse. I don't know if I'm going to or not. But anyway, this goes on the belt loop, so you can carry the trap if you go to a convention or something like that. So I just got to weather this, but this part is done, and then as I finish up this stuff, I can start rebuilding the trap and then transfer all the electronics over to it. So there's that. Yeah, and then like I said, if you guys want to see the electrical part of it, the actual building of the trap, let me know, and we'll go there. So that's that. I just wanted to throw a quick video out. This is probably the shortest video I've done in a while. But I appreciate you watching. If you guys are still around, 97% of you have not subscribed. So if you haven't done it already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button, because you only get to do it once and it's fun. And I'll catch you later. Peace.